QRM Office 5521, Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Today is a great day, 25 October 2021. We will make our movement today quite simple, quite clear. First thing that we'll have on mind is the Constitution has the guarantee as responsiveness against the strike that I suffer as a strike back. If I suffer this as a consumer, and the consumer is a diffuse group which can be equally threatened by the menace suffered by myself as a consumer, we all can have this as legitimacy to put you down, and it will be made according with the Constitution. The second thing that we will have in mind is that the ignorance lasts forever, according quoting that movie. So we will switch this not into a prison for her life, that will have a lifetime as period, but maybe as a prize, putting some names and signatures at the history. It was considered to you. Please take a look at the diary, at the blog Risk Report 2021 3 October.blogspot.com. You will see a lot of things made there as if for anti-crime purpose all the time. The last thing as report, considering all unfairness as the risk suffered, you will check that you have different sides and different fields of measurement by the new tracer as new T industrial project under violation, systematically proven by the self-defense made, which bring us to the security at the international environment and global defense, proving this by the consumer integrated as victims and threatened and fear people based on the menace and things made against one of them as a diffuse field. You, of course, that has the cretinism on it, committing frauds on budget, and the idiotism as the big fraud and the continuity at the financial system. But we must, when we deal with clowns, we must be for real and keep things as a profession. We will have that your area is like this. The international action, inside one very specific country with federative units and seats. And you have another one, which is the international, the national, and now there are two local as scams. And you are -1 inside the field regular, confirming this. -1, +1 as -1 inside the criminal field, right? And your action is inside the international crime and the local crime. It means that if the international crime sets, a pressure against the local crime, if you had your privilege at the very first moment, you will be under the conflict of interest, and then you will do treasons. So we have treasons ongoing, which is the finalism of this treason. Because now you are here, right? To both as criminals inside the field which is 00 +1 at source, and you are here, as an extended thing, taking advantage of your regular department, institution, or corporate office, and having treasons against the criminals at source. Is this confirmed by the conflict of interest evidence and improved? You are here. +1 interval and -1 inside the field 00 international and national, I would say. By fractal, they are kind of the same thing as 00 at source. And we will put a pressure extra on you, which indeed they are all wrong if going inside a space which has a constitution. Who will offer the agreement about the situation? Consider that the two both are 00, and you as corrupted variable at the local space have the action and interaction by the criminal scams and now committing treason and take advantage of everybody, who will offer the thing? The model was offered before, has no surprise at all because we are using the math and the binary code. We have the positive one as value positive one, the outline, no problems at all, despite sometimes we must face a lot of things based on the conjunctural and structure raised for criminal purpose, evidence in the trending, -1, proving one more time, when I got threatened, menaced, and under unfair aggressions to claim my guarantees and basic rights according to the law and the Constitution. And then you impact me at the consumer, affecting others, all equally threatened by you according to the Brazilian Constitution. It has this geopolitical evidence. We can all face you and put the strength back against you. Then we will have that indeed we have the field +1 with inner value -1, and that can bring the 00 as real criminals at source. No surprise, we will have the 00 as -1, which is the infiltrated agents or the criminal at source that now is committing the treason against the criminal scheme, just like this guy here. And then here you will have them offering the real criminals or the corrupted agents inside the regular institution. This is the possibility that you will have, considering the last note on our diary, 25 October 2021, as a consumer premise for the responsiveness by law and Constitution against you, all criminal offender. We'll cut here. Thanks. Have a nice week. New T as new tracer industrial project on the unfair aggression as creation and development, a piece of the NATO interest and others. Maybe you are in a big problem, offender. Have a nice night.